All right, what are you doing about your dream today? Are you still ghosting your dream? Are you choosing, are you willing to choose to show up for your dream today, right? Because what your dream needs is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes you to show up. It takes you to have that courage in the middle of fear, right? We need to change our relationship that we have with fear. We need to begin to pay attention and recognize how powerful and great the energy and the spirit and the source that's within us is. That force and source will help guide you. Not only will it guide you, but it will, that thing that you're seeking is seeking you. And so the people, places, and things that you're looking for is actually looking for you. So stop ghosting your dream today. I just want to challenge you to just show up. And by showing up, I mean take the first step, take the first action, right? The first right action. That will get you to the place that you're wanting to see, the experience that you're looking for. All right? And I'm speaking from experience also. Yes, I have the tools. Yes, I have the knowledge. But I'm trying to share them with you also, because if one person can do it in the world, then we all can do it. And so that person that has that certain level of freedom or mentality or, I don't know, finances or health or wealth that you're desiring in your personal experience, all it takes is for you to just make the first action and not be fooled by the appearances that are around you. And by appearances, I mean the conditions and situations that you can't allow what may appear to be lack in your life, right? That's what faith is. Faith is realizing, even when there's no evidence, right? Even when there's zero evidence of that thing that you want to see in your life, is to show up as though it is, right? That even in the middle of when your bank account looks at like cents and dollars, that you have to feel it before the experience. Like, remember that you are abundant now, that you're a king or queen now, right? But we've been taught and conditioned to wait for the experience first, so then I will feel a certain way, right? And that's the materialistic point of view, right? That's the materialistic point of view that no longer serves us, that we have to understand and demand that in our lives that we want this thing and that the universe is actually for us and wants us to experience it, right? It's not whether or not you're a good person or a bad person, that literally there are these laws in the world like gravity, right? Because the belief for so long was that anything heavier than a feather could not fly. But as the Wright brothers had this vision of flying things, right? They learned this invisible powers and principles or forces, which we call aerodynamics, which allows a 7-ton jet to soar in the air. So likened to that, there's these invisible laws in mind of God that when we tap into those things, that we can influence our situation, our circumstance, and it's discernible, and you can learn it and engage in it today. So again, click the subscribe button. Let's get to work. Let's crush 2020, right? Even though fear may show up, we're going to face that fear with courage and strength, right? Realizing that you're not alone, and that like what you desire is desiring you, right? Because that thing, when you realize that thing that you want is desiring you, that shows that you're worth that thing as well. That you're not trying to feel worthy enough to get that thing, but realizing that like your value is already here and it needs you as much as you need it, right? So create the platform, create the experience, and know that you're co-creating with your brothers and sisters around you. And I love you. Don't forget to click that subscribe button again. Share this information, get it out, right? And encourage your brothers and sisters that they can do the same.